I've heard over the years often where people come to me and they tell me, oh, you know what, Dave, I want to work harder, so I can make more money. It's not what you make that matters. It's how much of what you make you keep that matters. So I'll give you an example. Somebody makes, $60,000, right? And they save, $10,000. And I have other people who might make a 400 to 500 to 600,000 or even a million, and they're spending more than they make. And so they're not saving anything. And who would you say is better off at the end of the day? Well, it's the first person. It's the one who actually saves, or the one who actually has spending money left over. And so many people ask me, I live in California, I live in New York, I live in, wherever it is, it's expensive. And even when you live in a place that, is cheaper, you tend to still have expenses. You got to pay your mortgage, you got to pay your rent, you got groceries, you got the kids, you got college, you got all these things going on. How do I think about, not working harder, but still, making money, or not working harder and still being able to save? And so today we're going to talk about what I call one of the greatest silent killers of income ever, and that's taxes. I was doing a seminar a few months ago, and I asked the question, I said, well, how much do you guys think you pay in taxes? And there was maybe, I don't know, dozens of people in there. And, people raised their hand, and people were like, 25% and 30%. Some said 35%. Some even said 40%. And I said, okay, let me break it down for you. So you're paying federal taxes. You're in a high tax bracket. You're paying upper 30s, 37% maximum, right? And then you have state taxes. If you're in a high state like California, it's 12.3 to 13.3%. So add that to the 37, that's 50%. 50% of your income. Then add your Social Security and Medicare taxes. As an employee, you're paying 7.65. Now, some of that is capped, but you're still paying 7.65. If you're an employer, 1099, which means you're the one employing yourself, you're paying double. 7.65. That's 15.3%. Add that to the 50%. Even if you're an employee, that's 57.5% you're paying. Well, how about capital gains taxes? You buy a house, you sell a house. How about property taxes? You live in a house, right? You got to pay property taxes every year. It ranges from 1% to almost 2% in some states. And that's on the principal value of the house. So if you have a $1 million home, you're paying $10,000 to $20,000 in taxes every single year. You don't consider those taxes, right? Well, how about sales taxes? You buy those nice shoes or those nice books for the kids, or you buy go to a restaurant. There's sales taxes on there, and in some cases, those things, in California, it's over 9% in some cities. Then you have gasoline taxes. Every time you pump gasoline, into your car, a huge part of that, in some places it's over 30, maybe 40, sometimes even up to 50% and more in taxes that you're paying. If you travel, look at your, and you rent a car. By the way, the airport is one of the worst places you can ever rent a car, because they have all these airport and all those taxes in there. But irrespective of where you rent a car, you travel and you rent a car, look at your bill. It's full of taxes, 18, 20, 25, 30%. Look at your hotel bill, 18, 20, 25, 30, 40%. How about your airline? You're paying taxes on that. There's taxes upon taxes upon taxes. Unfortunately, many people think about taxes, they think about income taxes. Well, there's so many other taxes that we're paying. The average American pays anywhere between 68 and 72% in taxes. Some of those taxes you can't do anything about. You have property taxes you got to pay. Some of those taxes you can on your on your sales taxes, the stuff you buy, and some of those taxes you can do in terms of income taxes. There's many, many things you can do, which I'll be talking to you on my YouTube channel about ways to reduce your income taxes. But if you're paying 68 to 75% in income taxes, that's a lot. So you wake up, on December 31st, and you look at your bank statement, and you're expecting, lots of cash, and there's very little in there, and you're wondering what happened. I didn't spend that much money. Where did the money go? It's taxes. And so a big part of what hurts you is taxes. On my YouTube channel, we'll be talking about a lot of ways to reduce taxes. For now, stay safe and stay strong. God bless.